7:52 at KNEB. It's time for News Extra. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Very pleased to have Riverside Discovery Center President Martin Mickey here today. We're going to tell you about really a pretty neat event that's going on over the weekend at the zoo. And it's called Wild Lights, and he's going to tell us all about it. How you doing on this cold morning?
A little chilly this morning.
A little chilly, but we're not Casper, 30 below over there. So
does it matter when it gets below zero?
Not really.
Yeah,
not much.
It's just cold.
Yeah, it's just cold. All right, but it's supposed to warm up after tonight and starting tomorrow, which is good because you have your Wild Lights event not only tomorrow night, but Saturday night. Tell us all about it.
Correct. So First State Bank presents Wild Lights 2016. It's happening at the Riverside Discovery Center Friday night and Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. We've partnered this year with the Midwest Theater to show a matinee of the Polar Express and kind of take our own take on what's happening around the nation at different zoos where they are doing holiday light displays or something similar. We've taken our twist to include the Polar Express this year, and so we'll show the Polar Express as a matinee on Saturday at 1:30 at the Midwest Theater. That is a free showing, and then come out to the zoo either Friday or Saturday night from 4 to 6. We've got the light displays, hot chocolate, s'mores, even contacted the North Pole, and Santa's supposed to be there, some carolers. It's going to be a good time. But then we've also, remember the movie? If you can hear that, you must believe. Well, there's the first gift of Christmas.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so we'll be giving out a silver bell to the children. We've got a mock-up of the Polar Express in one of our buildings, and so that should be just a great time for everyone.
Man, everything but Tom Hanks in there.
I know, right?
Pretty much. All right, that sounds great. And like you say, a lot of the other zoos around the country have this light display thing they do at Christmas, and it brings in some added revenue for you, right?
Absolutely. In Phoenix, it is their only fundraiser of the year. They plan year-round. They have a crew that's all they do is zoo lights in Phoenix. We're not quite that sophisticated, but we've got just one more opportunity to have everybody enjoy the zoo. A unique twist on the zoo. We'll have some of the animals on exhibit. Not everyone will be out in the cold, but it should be a great time, and we think we've kind of come up with something unique that might be a tradition for years to come.
All right. Yeah, this is, and the bank is sponsoring it, First State Bank. They must be providing some of the money for the cost to do this, right?
Correct. They did take the title sponsorship, so they are the presenter of the Wild Lights this year. And then there have been other community sponsors that have followed up as well with Bytes Computer, Western States Bank, Kelly Bean, Simmons Olson. I mean, there have been a lot of community partners to make sure that this event happens and that it's a good time for everyone.
All right. Sounds like a lot of fun. You can also get the price is $7 to get in for adults, and how much for children?
So it's $7 across the board per head.
$7 across the board per head.
Children under 2 are free. Now, there is a flyer that did go out through different...
This little blue flyer.
Yeah, there's blue, and I think there's green flyers out, and if you bring one of these flyers, you do get $1 off admission per person. So great time should be had by all, and we're really excited with what we've got. We've got some unique animal displays that the crew has come up with. Some ostriches, some lions, some lynx, different things that are hand carved and unique displays just to us.
All right, and you can get these cards over at, say, First State Bank and some other areas. Some of those sponsors you mentioned before.
First State Bank, and then some of the grocery stores, and then I think the kids should be bringing home that flyer from school as well.
All right, very good. All right, we'll take a break, talk more with Martin Mickey right after this.
Don't know where to start with no-till? Want to make more confident decisions? Learn from experienced producers and soil health experts at the Beginning No-Till Producers Workshop Monday, January 23rd in Salina, Kansas. Get tips on crop residues, rotations, equipment, livestock integration, cover crops, soil testing, and fertility. Registration is $100. Sponsored by Arrow Seed. Then stay for the 21st Annual No-Till on the Plains Winter Conference, January 24th and 25th. Register at notill.org.
Back on News Extra, we're talking about the Wild Lights event over at the Riverside Discovery Center this weekend. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, 4 to 6 p.m. over at the zoo. They're doing this in conjunction with the Midwest Theater's showing of the Polar Express. The Wildlights put on by First State Bank, and great wildlights and Christmas display out there at the zoo. Really should be a lot of fun. You guys also kind of in the final stages on your search for an executive director, right?
Yes, so that's been quite a lengthy process here in the last 90 days or so. But we've had an amazing output of resumes from all over the nation, from Florida to California to Washington. And so getting through that stack and interviewing them and make sure that we've got somebody that's going to be in the best interest of the zoo. We're hoping to wrap that up here at the end of the month and should make some announcements here shortly.
All right. You had 36 people apply for this?
It'd be like 36, 38 applicants that we had apply for.
That's really good.
So, I mean, a lot of the amazing levels of talent from all over the nation of qualified individuals, from MBAs to, just people who have been in the industry for quite a while. So,
all right.
Yeah.
And then when you get down to the final stages, how many is that? Like 3 or 4 or 5?
We've got 5 in the hopper right now that we're really looking at seriously, and then we'll eliminate a couple and present it to the board and make a decision.
And hopefully, and I guess part of the deal is to bring them out here and have those people see the place, right?
Right. Everybody, like from the AZA, et cetera, said if you can just get them here to see the facility, you got them sold, because of the zoo facility that we've got here in Scotts Bluff is just an amazing facility to have in a community this size. And so the AZA was excited when they walked through the doors on some of the different things that we've got that are unique to our area.
All right, very good. Don't forget, and you hope to get that done by December, and then maybe have somebody on board by early next year.
Correct. Yep.
1st of February, thereabouts. Okay, so once again, Friday night, Saturday night, 4 to 6 p.m. at $7 per person. Children under 2 are free to the big Wildlights event over at Riverside Discovery Center. Anything else we ought to say about this in the next 15, 20 seconds? Just get out there and do it, huh?
Right. And just, have a good time with it, because this is what it's all about, is creating an event for the community that everybody can kind of make a tradition. We talked about how people just don't decorate as much as they used to, so we wanted a place where kids can see lights and have a good time.
All right. Very good. We thank Martin Mickey from the Riverside Discovery Center for coming over and talking to us about the Wildlights event over at the zoo. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.